You already know what time it is. It's your boy DJ Richie Skye back with some tea, interviews, recaps, and more. And be sure to check the links in the description of this video for trips, for books, one-on-one sessions, and more. Now let's get into the tea. Y'all, Shamea feels like she's caught up in the middle, and that she's doggone if she do, and then doggone if she don't. But is she doggone? Is she? Is she? Is she or is she not? Let's get into the Biz Night E. Shout out to our friends over at Reality Chat. Make sure you guys are following Reality Chat. Another one of my faves. Listen, y'all know the episode reverberates throughout the week, right? And so I love it when people make comments about the episode because it gives us something to talk about, right? And I need to see if Shamea has actually posted anything about the episode on her YouTube channel anyway. So while we wait for that, let's check out what she had to say about this week's episode, especially her sit down ponderos with Anglea. That seemed to leave a lot of you guys disappointed. We're going to talk about that, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification bell button. And then also leave your comments down below. Is Shamea doggone it if she does? And then doggone it if she does not? Y'all let us know in the chat what you think. I'm actually quite curious to hear what you guys have to say about this. Now, let's talk about the comments. Shamea commented after her sit-down ponderoast with Anglea and says, "Danged if I do, danged if I don't. I have learned the hard way that I need to mind my business. I apologized about laughing at my part in it. That's not my fight. If Anglea Oakley, tagged, can forgive the person that actually said it, then surely my laughter should be forgiven. I've never said that it was okay for her to say that. Furthermore, I don't have to publicly chastise people. I can hold them accountable privately. Bottom line, she's a grown woman, not my problem, not my fight." So then the question becomes, I think that people are just disappointed that Shamea continues to play the loyal sidekick to Porsha. Whether Porsha is right, wrong, or indifferent, it doesn't seem to matter because Shamea, who once told us earlier in the season that she was the glue, is acting more as the paperclip than the glue. The paperclip. A paperclip will only hold the pages together for as long as you don't turn the page that hard, or as long as the wind don't blow. In order to be the glue, you have got to step out on your own, Shamea. That's what the people are wanting. Okay? One commenter says, originally I was excited for Shamea. Now that I know she shares the same integrity as her friend, I'm not a fan. Now, Miss Anglea is hands down carrying the show, and I'm here for it. I only watch because of her epic reads. Great job, Mrs. Oakley. Someone else says, well, nah, I'm with Shamea. I'm not chastising my friend just for your amusement. I may say it in private, friend, you're wrong. I'm not knucking and bucking for a cast member that I just met a few weeks ago during filming. Anglea and Shamea got into it earlier in the season. Yeah, they made up, but we're not friends. For me to step in the fire for you. Strap your size 12s up and fight the person that said it. Anglea quickly making up with Porsha. Let me know she didn't even take what Porsha said serious. Anglea is just all over the place with who she wants to beef with. Interesting perspective. Another person says, translation, she had lower expectations for Porsha, being how Porsha got with Simon, etc. But she had higher expectations and more respect for Shamea because she assumed she was a stand-up woman. This is why it was harder to forgive Shamea. She now understands that Shamea is a follower and enables Porsha, and she accepts it. And I like Shamea, but the truth is the truth. Which stance do you agree with? I love a balanced comment section where you get all types of opinions. It really forces you to think. So Angela then responds and says, Shamea Morton, if my memory serves me correctly, you didn't apologize for your part until Porsha's event, which I accepted. At the Bailey Q, is that a future event or something else? I don't know. At the Bailey Q, you actually doubled down and you said you didn't see anything wrong with your response, bringing up jokes about your uncle, hence the end of the conversation. It's actually okay. I misjudged and I had higher expectations for you. Again, I moved different with my friends. It's perfectly fine. I now understand. And I talked to you guys about this in yesterday's video in our recap. And I said, listen, you got to understand what type of friends you have, right? You got some friends that's going like a Cynthia. Now, some of you guys I see still have a problem with Cynthia cheekbones Bailey. Dang, can I get some of those cheekbones? I mean, for real, Cynthia got the cheekbones of her cheekbones will stretch through the screen. Her cheekbones come through the screen like the girl on The Ring. Okay. Spoiler alert if you ain't never seen The Ring, but that girl crawled through the TV. Now, I feel like when I look at Cynthia Bailey, them cheekbones is coming through the TV and they are coming for me. So I need some of those cheekbones, baby. Can somebody put me on the table and insert a cheekbone here, a cheekbone there, here, cheekbone, there, cheekbone, everywhere, cheek. So anyway, how'd I get here? Oh, Cynthia. Cynthia is gonna tell it like it is to your face, whether you like it or not. Now, everybody don't like that. Everybody don't like that. Now, I mean, sometimes in real life, don't chastise me in public, friend. But take me to the bike room. You know what? Shout out to Q. Take me to the bike room. Take me in the bike. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't chastise me in the public. But then do you really believe that Shamea chastised Porsha? I don't believe it. So I mean, and I like Shamea. I really do. I like the richest. You know what I'm saying? I like the rich, and I like Shamea. I think that what Shamea stands for is good until she just starts the co-signing the Porsha behavior that I don't always understand. But you know, you need a character like a Porsha who don't really understand that she's stepping in her own mess. And you know, I think that Angela had a different perspective of Shamea, and I think she has a very different perspective of Porsha because in the whatchamacallit, the y'all talk so much. You know, you can tell when a person is meant to be talking, baby, because they will talk and talk and talk. So anyway, as we were seeing during the after show, Angela's like, Porsha sleeps allegedly. Let me put this badge up here. She says that Porsha sleeps with married men for sport. She said it. Yes, she did. Not me. I didn't say it. She said it. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Whose side are you on? Are you on Shamea's side? You on Angela's side? You on Porsha's side? You on nobody's side? Let us know in the chat. You got to take a side. It's only fair and it's only fun if you take a side. Okay. But not too seriously because then you lose us. All right, let's move it right along. You know, I think that I feel like we have to be fair to Tamar, right? You know, Tamar is another character that is very complicated on reality TV, steps in her own poo-poo quite a bit. But I think in the fairness of what we do here on the channel, we have to also give Tamar props. The woman keep a job some kind of way. She'll make a way out of no way. Okay, a way out. You know, Jesus is a way maker. Okay. Mm-hmm. Make a way. It's the coffee. That's what it is. It's the coffee. Also, side note, if you see me in a do-rag and you see me in this hoodie, I'm going to the gym. Or I just got back from the gym and I said, let me do a video. Okay, so anyway, let's continue to chat. So Tamar is doing Caught in the Act, double life, baby. Yes, so this is a spin-off series of Tammy Roman's Caught in the Act. And honestly, Tamar is perfect for this. For no other reason that I just feel like I want to see Tamar take on a sneaky, delicious role. You know what would be a great role for Tamar? A traitor on the Traitors. Somebody over at NBC Universal, y'all better hire me. Y'all better hire me, okay? Because I could produce a show, baby. I could give you a show. Don't believe me, just watch. Now, anyway, so she's going to be hosting this. And good thing, we don't have to wait for long. It will actually start Tuesday, June 3rd. And I believe Caught in the Act, the new season with Tammy just started or is starting this week. If not, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all will correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, baby. And I live for it. Anyway, so Tamar posted on her channel, and we have to give her props because, like I said, I feel like we a lot of times talk about Tamar when she's doing something that's crazy in my mind anyway. But I feel like we also have to give Tamar props for the things that she does that we want her to do. You know, she got a new single out, You on You. Yes, Tamar, that's what we want you to do. Side note, I think she's working with The Dream. Can y'all please give her some Umbrella, Ella, some single lady style like songs? Like, you know what I'm saying? Give her the bops. Okay, so anyway, she says new show alert. All masks are off on Caught in the Act Double Life. Tune in on to MTV for the premiere of my new series on June 3rd, MTV Double Life. Nothing's getting past me and my team. We're cracking the case on Caught in the Act Double Life, premiering June 3rd on MTV. Hashtag Tamar's Golden Life. And you see Tammy in the comments saying, yay, sis, welcome to the Caught in the Act family. Can't wait to see it. I am actually excited for this. But I will also be excited when they cast her for Traitors. Okay. I'm speaking it into existence. Tamar, I don't even know if you want it or not. I want it for you. Okay. So shout out to Tamar Braxton. I mean, I love that we have so much good TV coming up. I want to do one last story. Dang, this should have been alive. Okay. Oh God. Something is wrong when you start to amuse yourself, baby. Okay, so happy Wednesday. Okay, happy Wednesday, everyone. Today is Wednesday, right? Okay, so Jackie Christie. So she was a guest on the Carlos King podcast. I don't know why I didn't see. I was traveling. When did this come out? Did it come out yesterday? It must have came out yesterday. Carlos. Anyway, so listen, here's the thing. Side note, Carlos, what is going on with Love and Marriage? I ain't heard no tea. When is it coming back? Anyway, we should get Carlos back on the line. Let's interview Carlos. I want to know what he got to say about some things. Anyway, Jackie Christie is a guest, and she says, when I think he asked her to name her Mount Rushmore for reality TV in general, but Jackie said, I don't know those other shows, so I'm going to just give you the Basketball Wives Mount Rushmore. Okay. Here is what she says. Jackie says, of course, Jackie Marie Christie belongs on there. I agree 110%. She says Tammy Roman. And again, you see, I put these stories together because not only were they the ones that were out, but I thought they made sense. The Caught in the Act, Tammy's on the Mount Rushmore for Jackie. Basketball Wives just came out the other day. I feel like it makes sense. So, all right, back to what I was saying. Mind you, this is a video that is not for somebody that just is like a hit it and quit it. I don't do hit it and quit it videos. I like to talk. That might be part of my problem now. I really don't know. But I mean, if we're going to do this, let's have fun. So Jackie says, Jackie Marie Christie, Tammy Roman, Dreyer. Then she gives a shocking final two, Everlyn and Chantel Christie. Now, Chantel has only made appearances before this season. I did state that I felt like Chantel was going to be a good foil for Jackie. And I like that Chantel is like kind of one of those people that's like, WTF is going on in every scene, right? Like, you need that person that's like, what is happening? I didn't realize that y'all were this crazy. Even though she's had to have watched the show all her life, I mean, she still comes into the scene like, is this really happening? I mean, like, you see it. Like, everybody at the table when Jennifer and Evelyn were going at it was looking so shocked, like, oh my God, like, what is happening? I'm like, are y'all new here? Like, we knew this was coming. Anyway, maybe it's a different story when you in the scene and you seeing it happen for yourself, and you kind of like, like when an argument breaks out at brunch and everybody's like, oh, okay, it's happening. Okay. Anyway, I ain't seen a good brunch argument in a long time, and I don't want to see one actually in real life because I do not like I don't like the drama in real life. I want it on TV. So anyway, comment if you like a little drama at brunch. Then you are the drama. Anyway, do I agree with this? Yeah, I do. I don't know about the Chantel part. I think that some people would probably say Royce instead of maybe Chantel because but Jackie never really worked with Royce. So it's hard to say because I feel like she's also coming from the perspective of the people that she's worked with before. So I think if you had to pick four and the four were the people that Jackie worked with, I would definitely have to agree. It would be definitely Shawnee, not Shawnee. Oh my God, why would I say her? Shawnee is like I mean, Shawnee is cute and all, but she not delivering no well, actually, technically, she did deliver one of the show's biggest moments. Thank you for your services is quite memorable. But in terms of the consistent, I'm gonna have to say agree. Jackie, Tammy, Evelyn, Drea, and then Royce, to me, has to go somewhere. Like, if she not on the side of that mountain, she got to kind of go neck and neck with Drea because I kind of feel like they both had those types of reads that were funny and sometimes unexpected, and they were both the underdogs on their show for at least a little while, right? So anyway, y'all let me know who y'all's Mount Rushmore basketball wives is. I mean, I'm interested. Let me know. But if any of them was up there, Shawnee gonna put her face up there on that Mount Rushmore of basketball wives, even just for general purposes, because she's always in the cast photo, even though she's really never really there. I think we've just kind of come to accept it as a fact that Shawnee just wants her face on the show. Either they want her face on the show, i.e. the network, or I feel like because it provides a level of continuity that we know is never really there. But it does provide that stability for basketball wives in terms of having faces for the franchise, no matter who else is there. If Shawnee is there, it's kind of like, oh, well, we got a show, even though she's not really there. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Maybe if I had a show, I would be there too. I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I would want to be in the background. Let me tell y'all something. when my first shows come out, I don't know if y'all gonna see me no more. I don't know if y'all gonna see me no more. Y'all gonna just see me doing some get ready with me silently, right? Actually, I'm lying because I can't shut my mouth. Meanwhile, that's all the tea we got for y'all for now. I'll catch y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.